Hi everyone, Beth Dotson here with HomeZada. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you're having a fabulous day. And by the way, thank you for watching this video. So first step of the hour is feel free to subscribe to this channel. You'll learn more about tips. You can reach us at info@homezada.com or homezada.com. But today we're going to talk about a really cool tip that most people are not familiar with in HomeZada, and that is you can track your contacts inside HomeZada. Now, what do I mean about contacts? I specifically mean your home-related contacts. And I see a different set of categories for those types of contacts. So the first category is all those service providers you work with. Maybe you have a regular set of service providers like landscapers or like that handyman that you come back to over and over again. So you want to track those in HomeZada under the contacts section. And you can find that in the account section of HomeZada. It's a surprise little hidden feature. Now, what's the type of information you can track about those individuals? You can track their name, their company name, their email address, their phone number, their address, any other details, and any documents you have about them, even logos, whatever the case you need for tracking those people. That's what they call a blooper. No, but seriously, that's one area of people you can track inside HomeZada. The second set of people you can track inside HomeZada is maybe those once in a while contacts that you have. Maybe you've worked with a remodeling contractor that you really loved, but you don't see any remodeling contracts in your future or projects in your future. So you want to keep them on hand because you just know your friends are going to ask about them and you loved them so much, you want to make sure you reference back. So you can track those individuals. Same thing with a real estate agent. Maybe you've got a real estate agent that you've used in the past. You really thought they were great. You probably aren't in the mood to sell your home, especially if you just purchased one, not for many, many years, but you really appreciated them. So you want to keep them on file, and then you can make your own recommendations to your own friends. The third type of contacts I like to track inside HomeZada, and you may too as well, is I like to track my utility type contacts. Now, those companies generally don't have an individual I get to talk to, but they have an account number. And the account number is really important to me. And they also have access areas, so websites, email addresses, maybe phone numbers in case for emergencies. So having all that information in HomeZada is also valuable. Another area that you may want to consider for contacts is those individuals that are affiliated with home-like type things, but you don't know where else to track them. And a lot of that may be your estate attorney. It may be your accountant. It may be some other individual or organization that you work with that you don't oftentimes talk to, but you can't remember where to track their information. You can do that in HomeZada. So those are just a couple of the types of contacts you can track in HomeZada. Obviously, you can put all kinds of contacts in there if you want, but those are my three key area of type of contacts that I like to track. And the benefit that I like about it is that I actually have all of my home-related contacts inside HomeZada, so I don't have to go searching for them somewhere else in a different system. Here's a tip for any of you who have multiple homes, and this is the value of contacts. For each property that you have inside your HomeZada account, each property, if they are in different locations, generally require different contacts. I don't think your handyman from New York is gonna fly to Florida or come from Maryland to California. I just don't see it happening. So it's really important that you track those individuals. And I want to give you a little bit of a story about that. So a dear friend's father had a house in Northern California and one in Southern California. And they obviously have different contacts. Well, he had these wonderful contacts and these business cards all labeled on the inside of his cabinet in the kitchen. And amazing, like it was completely organized. It was so beautiful. However, he was really far away. And for those of you who are not familiar with California from one end to the other is like driving from, I'd say, New York all the way down to Georgia, maybe even further. So it's really far. But this individual, he had all these beautiful contacts in his system, or excuse me, in his kitchen on the inside of his kitchen cabinet door. Well, guess what? His home completely leaked because of a neighbor's leak that came through. Yikes. So, out of his control, somebody else's issue, but it did affect him. He does need to reach his insurance company, but he didn't have any of that data on hand to take care of it quickly because it was all on these beautiful business cards taped to the inside of this kitchen cabinet door. Amazing, wonderful, but didn't help him. Not in that particular situation. Had he had that information inside HomeZada for that particular property, he would have easily been able to reach everybody as quickly as possible to take care of this. So that just gives you kind of a tip on what could happen if you don't have those contacts, but also why it's valuable to track those contacts inside HomeZada for one home or for multiple homes. So I'm a firm believer in that. And that's just me being very organized and wanting to know who's who in the zoo. I've even tracked contacts or contractors that I wouldn't recommend. And I say it inside my system. Do not use them again. Do not recommend. I know it sounds really bad, but I'm usually like really picky about that. And I like working with great quality people. And I want to support them and I want to give them more business. So tracking your contacts in HomeZada is a really fun, really easy to do, but I would really focus on your home related contacts. Now, if you have any more questions, please feel free to email us at info@homezada.com. Reach us at homezada.com. We do have live chat as well. Feel free to place comments down below or reach us on our social media. But by all means, subscribe. We hope you have a wonderful day and we hope you find extreme value in using HomeZada. Have a great day.